Good evening, folks. Welcome back to the Think It's All Over, your weekly football podcast from the football writers who know naught about football. This week you've got me, Ash, I support Newcastle. We have Liam, who supports Everton. And we are awaiting the arrival of Crippy, the Villa fan. And Andy will be in the comments if he's not swinging from a noose after Forest just scored. How are we doing, Liam?
I just want to offer my condolences to Harry Kane's family after he was tragically killed last night.
Good start.
Yeah, talk about time,
Crippy, look. Better late than never.
There you go.
Only a few seconds, mate. Not bad at all.
Not bad. I panicked when I saw the YouTube link go up. I was like, oh no, they just started.
Genuinely thought you were just trying to be late because you knew that you were bottom on the score prediction this week.
No. Well, I heard Liam gave his respect to Harry Kane's family, so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's not too bad, is it?
Yeah, we're all rooting for him. We hope that
hope we make speed recovery.
Difficult time. Yeah. It's all very harsh. We'll come on.
We have to admit that later on. That image of Coleman was pretty funny, wasn't it? Coleman standing over him. There's so many captions for that. That was pretty funny.
Says everything, really.
I can't lie. It's a hell of an image.
It's fine. Andy's still alive.
Good evening, Andy.
Yeah, if you didn't know, Crippy, Leeds 1-0 down.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
You knew it was going to be... Oh, boy.
Yeah, Andy said his goodbyes in the chat, so... Right then. Kick off with our score predictions from last week. A very colourful chart this week, gents.
Shocking. That is shocking. Absolutely shocking.
Yeah, Crippy tied with Liam both on 6. I thought there was an outright loser this week, but no, 2 years.
Those home wins didn't come, did they? There were lots of Forest didn't do it. Obviously, Chelsea lost to us.
Chelsea?
Yeah.
Chelsea, well dodgy.
Newcastle? Yeah. Ash, you called that one spot on.
Now dodgy about that, I think you'll find. Everton Spurs, Andy calling that one.
Yes.
Yeah. Few
none of us, I think, just you, yeah.
Red.
None of us gave us Tottenham any respect, did we, really? I think Ash, you said Spurs, but the rest of us were like, nah, draw or Everton wins, so that says it all. But Spurs.
I went with Spurs just for
the jinx.
Liam's sake.
In the hope that they wouldn't. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just nice like that. Right then. We have got an enormous running order again this week because Crippy was in charge of it.
Lost my head. Lost my head.
Empty room, that lad.
Yeah.
So getting used to these old headphone things. Can't decide if I like them or not. Let's start.
It was my ears as well. I'm the biggest fan.
It's just like, I don't know. Everything sounds different to what it used to. Just got to get used to it.
Have we spoken about Ash's new look yet as well today? Has anyone in the chat said a word about Ash's new look?
My new look?
The skinhead. I'm a fan of it. I like it.
It comes and goes.
Has it come up yet in conversation? I think we should talk about it. Well, I'll spare 5 minutes to talk about it, Ash.
take 5 minutes.
I like it. It's good.
It's the norm, this, man. It goes between this and then long and then back to this again, just because I do it myself. So.
Yeah.
I mean, if he goes fully bald, I'm definitely going to start calling you Rafa Benitez.
Nice. I'll get rid of the sides. I'll go full Rafa.
Yeah, the goatee, yeah.
Right. Let's start off. It was sack week. We lost some managers at the weekend. Brendan Rodgers and Graham Potter. We've been saying for a while that they were both hanging on by a thread.
Yeah.
Leeds 1-1. Sorry. Just want to
1-1.
Yeah, Harrison's just scored.
Oh, good. Hopefully,
there we go.
We'll get some reaction from our resident Leeds man in a second. Yeah, so obviously Potter, no big surprise. Rodgers, probably not a surprise either. David Moyes is still hanging on there. He could be the next.
Yeah, Leicester since the new year, no side has picked up less points than Leicester. So it says all how bad they've been. So Rodgers had to go, didn't he? Really, they were in free fall.
They had to do something, yeah. It's just who did he get in? There he is. Get in, yeah.
And they tried to get Potter straight away, and it's like, well, that's a bit of a gamble.
He told the fuck off, didn't he?
Yeah, he's like, I'm not a break, mate. I think that's weird. It's like he's obviously made mistakes at Chelsea, so why would you want to get straight away think, oh, we have his mind right to manage us and keep us up? I know, like, he is still seen as a good coach, but not right now. You need to give him that break to really reassess what
he needs to get his head back in his career.
Absolutely, yeah. He made tons of mistakes at Chelsea. It's not as if it was all Chelsea was a mess and he couldn't fix it. He also has a lot he has to take ownership of.
Yeah, I still don't think he knew what his first 11 was.
No clue. He was still trying to play. He was trying to play three at the back, wasn't he? Trying to have wing backs, and he had Loftus-Cheek out wide sometimes. And it's like, yeah, it works sometimes, but you're putting square pegs in round holes. You've got so many players here. Just pick the best 11 and try and put them in their best positions and see what happens with it. But yeah, he didn't want to move away from his philosophy, did he?
And Rodgers has also been linked with the vacant Tottenham position. I thought.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, maybe. I think I like Rodgers. I'm a big Rodgers fan, to be honest. But I
think he's wank.
I'd reassess that, especially from Tottenham. I think Rodgers would be better off at somewhere like I know Hodgins at Palace now, but I'd say that's more his level for now. I think the idea of Rodgers being a top 6 manager is kind of gone for a little bit now.
It's gone now, yeah, definitely.
I think
it was just it came up in it's obviously my primary concern when Rodgers was sacked was how the hell is this going to affect the Maddison deal? Because now, if they get a good manager in and they survive the drop, that could possibly persuade Maddison to stay. No, I don't think he will. I honestly believe that the Maddison thing to Newcastle's pretty much nailed on at this point.
If it's Newcastle that are showing the most interest, he'll go. That's the thing. It's like he may stay at Leicester if the best offers were mid-table, but if he's got a chance to go to Newcastle, I think he's taking it regardless of who's in charge at Leicester. It's a good move,
especially if we finish in the top 4. He'll be like, right, Champions League football. I'm away.
Yeah, he wants to be a Champions League player who plays for England on a regular basis. So he's got Newcastle is the best move for that, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got to make a step up.
He wants to be an England player.
Spurs are interested, but they don't even have a manager. He's not going to go there. The club's a mess.
No, absolute mess.
Man City are interested, but is he going to make the same mistake that Calvin Phillips did and go there and never play?
Yeah, I can't imagine him starting at City.
No. So yeah. Anyway, so where does Potter go from here then? He's going to have a little break. Where do you think he'll end up next season?
Whoever gets sacked again. Whoever gets sacked first next season.
Yeah. There's going to be jobs that open up on in the Premier League.
Well, if it's anything like this season, it will be, yeah.
Yeah, there's always a good position if you just wait. That's what Allardyce did, didn't he, for the last few years of his career? He just waited for a bottom 6 club to sack their manager. Then he just came along and acted like he was a saviour and got paid millions for it.
Like a big fucking wall with 2 fucking vulture or something. I don't know. Anyway, we had a little quiz for us, didn't you, Crippy? Was it 12 managers that have lost the job this season?
I think so. Yeah, 12. Yeah. Yeah, can we name?
So there's 11 being sacked, hasn't there? And then obviously Potter moved to Chelsea from Brighton.
Oh yes, right.
So I don't know if that counts. And can we name them all without looking?
Yeah.
Do you know them all off the top of your head, or are you in this as well?
Yeah, I've got the list ready. If you two want to go at it,
you cheating bastard. You can kick off then, Liam.
Frank Lampard.
What?
Yeah.
Frank Lampard.
Thank you.
Of
Sorry,
course.
it cut off and it came out as a weird noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lampard's a good shot. We'll use Andy's gone yank Lampard. I'll go. Just go Potter. It's easy.
So we having Jesse Marsh, or is that Yank Lampard?
Yep,
That's yank Lampard, isn't it? So we got Jesse Marsh.
Well, Rodgers, yeah. I'm trying to think who's been sacked.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work back over Conte.
Yeah.
Wolves manager, whatever it was.
That's a good question. Who the hell was he?
Largo.
I was going to say it's Bruno or something.
Yeah, Largo got sacked. Yeah, Bruno Largo. Yeah, that's 5.
David Brent. What's his name? Nathan Jones.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, good one.
Oh, Andy's got another one.
Yeah.
Scott
Parker's one there. But
Scott Parker, yeah, good one. Yeah. Yeah, Slippy, he's in there. 8, you've got, I think it is 4 more.
I've got another one.
Go on.
David Hasselhoff.
Oh, Hasselhoff, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who got sacked. There was 2 sacks
right.
for Southampton.
That's
Andy's got another one. Vieira.
Yeah.
Vieira, yeah, there we go.
So what? 1 left, 2 left.
Tuchel.
We got Tuchel, that's it, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's one more, the most obvious one you haven't actually said yet. He just got canned. You haven't said him,
Gerrard.
No, he said Slippy G.
Oh, you said him, did you?
He lost his job a couple of days ago. He's the reason why we're doing this list.
We said Conte and
Conte, Rodgers, and Potter. We said right at the start.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear.
Oh, come on, Crippy. Jesus.
Sorry, I got to hear the name. I want to hear the name. Great to hear the name. So that's 12. Yeah.
Said all 3 of them in a row.
That was good.
We just said them again, yeah.
I missed.
I think you need to connect to this Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Turns up late on your
I want a slight delay. Times are hard.
No one's put the 50p in.
Cosy living in that, yeah.
Life of a journalist.
So 12 managers sacked in one season. I don't know if that's a record or not, but it's got to be close.
It seems pretty high, doesn't it?
I think it was from what I've seen. I think the most is usually 10. What Sky Sports was saying.
Yeah.
Creepy needs the pink beats back. To be honest, I don't think it's a hearing issue. It's an internet issue tonight.
I think he's downloading some dodgy stuff. Probably that's what it is.
Some entertainment tonight.
Or uploading. Sorry.
It is. It is definitely my Wi-Fi.
Using a good old 3G dongle. Yeah. Can we just talk about how fucking awesome Newcastle were on Sunday, please?
Yeah, we can talk about Newcastle now because Jack's on his way home, so we'll wait for Jack to come in. But
Newcastle absolutely fucking battered Man United. It could have been way more than 2. Should have been more than 2. And then fucking Luke Shaw comes out and says, they didn't win it on quality. They won it because they wanted it more. I think you'll find it was a bit of both, mate.
So, I mean, you replied to my
22 shots to 6.
Yeah. What was that, Liam?
You replied to a message on Twitter, but what trophy did you win? I didn't understand why all the Sky Sports cameras were in the changing rooms afterwards.
I didn't know. It's the second time they've done that.
I thought that you'd won the league or
they must just sneak in there behind the Amazon cameras. Think that they haven't been seen. Yeah. very strange that they followed them into the dressing room. I thought you just meant because they did the photo.
I don't mind it. I think it's quite funny. It's a big win, and anything that shuts up Man United fans is all good with me.
Yes, I would have quite liked to have seen what's his name, Mark Goldbridge's tears. And as you can see, I've got it in my headline there. Suck it, Earthworm Jim. Fuck you, Eric Ten Hag. Coming out bitching on about the way Newcastle play, and then it takes David De Gea 20 minutes to take a fucking goal kick. Piss off, mate.
Embarrassing.
Did Anthony Gordon play? Was he on the squad or?
Yeah, he came on for the last 20 odd minutes.
There goes my
Pretty
theory,
damn
then.
good as well. Fucking Jacob Murphy's given him a class nickname.
No, what's his
Starboy Malfoy.
God.
Starboy Malfoy.
I mean, that's why he's got that attitude that he's the bee's knees.
Why? Because he gets compared to Draco Malfoy.
No, because he thinks he's Starboy. That's why.
What's this? Leicester nil.
Is that why you all like it so much?
Yeah, what's going on, Crip?
No, it's my really printer. Is my delay really bad?
You're just jerking about all over the screen. It's horrific.
Choice of words there.
Choice of words. Sorry, it is Crip you were talking about.
Yeah. Well, Brighton are also 1-0 up against Bournemouth as well whilst we're at scores.
Keep them coming.
It's good for me and Andy.
Things are going quite well. What was this? Newcastle back in the top 4 reckoning, but have 3 away games in 10 days. Yeah, it is a bit of a nightmare. In fact, it's so bad that they're in London now. Obviously, West Ham tomorrow. They're just staying down there because they've got Brentford on Saturday.
Yeah. That's a tough one. The Brentford game will be tough.
Yeah. I think tomorrow's all right. Brentford will be a bit more of a challenge.
But consistently, you don't lose. Yeah, you draw a lot of games, but you don't lose. So, you've got this far, stayed, you're in the top. So, I've got to give Newcastle credit. The best defence in the league by a country mile. So,
Even when we went on that run where we were conceding 2 a game for like 3 games in a row, I think it was. Still
holding on, not.
Jack bringing out the creepy excuses here.
If I could get my Tesco shopping and still get here just after 1 minute after 8, Jack, no excuse.
Especially considering he's got a brand new flashy car as well.
Has he?
Yeah.
Julian Lescott.
Best. He's gone from a red one to a blue one.
Oh, I'd be loads faster.
I don't know why, but
What's going on this week? Liam wearing an Everton top in the butt for the first time, and that's with the fresh trim. There you go, Crippy. Someone's mentioned.
There you go. See, finally, let's talk about it.
I think Liam's got every right to wear an Everton top after last night, don't you?
I mean, it's only because it's a bit warm in the house today. Pretty sure she's changed the central heating settings, but yeah, that's why.
Got your winter trim on, so it can be shorn for the summer. Then let's talk about Everton. Getting yourselves a point at Spurs last night, pretty big, like.
Yeah, well, still no pink headphones. Yeah, very true.
Bring them back, Crip.
Yeah, well, I said it before we came on to you, but it's just frustrating. The game was there to take. Gay should have had a massive chance in the stroke of half goal, just as the second half started. But, I mean, are we going to talk about Harry Kane? I think he's still in his coma.
I just checked online there, and he's got a priest on the way by his bedside. It's not looking good for him.
Well, I mean, it's a red card. I'm not going to dispute that. But my issue is the theatrics afterwards.
Pathetic.
Last season, obviously, we had Richarlison and Anthony Gordon, who were both very, very theatrical. And
Massive
if
shithouses.
they did that, I mean, I hate it. It really annoys me. But I can
Me
bet
too,
you right
me
now,
too.
if that was Decore on Kane, he's not getting a red card.
Good way around.
Banker. I could put my mortgage on that.
Yeah. I tell you what, it was a weird one because I watched it back, and like from the first angle, it looks like he punches him in the face, and then the second angle, it's like, did he even make contact?
So he's made contact, but the issue is Kane makes 3 fouls. All right, calm yourself. Gary Neville over here. There's no call.
I know, yeah. Gary Neville had a fucking Freddy Krueger's glove on.
So the referee's blowing his whistle because Kane fouled Damari Gray. He's then sort of trodden on him. So you could argue that maybe a yellow card. He's then gone for a tough tackle on Decore when the ball's dead, by the way. So there's potential another yellow card. He's then grabbed Decore's shirt, which is why Decore's pushed him off. Which is then gone, oh, hang on, I've been touched, and he's dead.
He didn't get anything for it, did he? He got the free kick, but he didn't get.
I think he got a yellow card. But the issue was David Coote, who was referee, straight away red card out, and VAR. I'm assuming VAR looked at the Decore thing, but they're never going to overturn a red card on the pitch.
No.
I don't know if Jack's in the comments, but I can guarantee if that was in the Merseyside derby and that was a Liverpool player on Everton, no red card. I can guarantee it.
Yeah.
I mean, the Lucas Moura tackle that got red carded, Van Dijk did that at the start of the season. No red card. Need to say more. But, Michael Keane, though.
What a finish that was. Just
ridiculous.
Out of the top drawer from absolutely nowhere.
The issue is as well, so any Everton fan will know if they ever watch the training videos on YouTube. But Michael Keane does that week in, week out in training. He's unreal when it comes to finishing. Jack's in the comments. I just want to, Jack, just answer one question. if that was a Liverpool player, do you think he would have got a red card if it was Liverpool versus Everton? That's all I want to know. Yes or no? I'll give you 10 seconds or 30 seconds, whatever it is.
Classic Liam.
Everton are in good nick as well, aren't they? 1 win, 3 draws from the last 4 games. They're looking very steady.
We do have a figure. There we go. The relegation predictor there.
Yeah.
Southampton.
Wow, they got Leicester in there.
Leicester.
That's the league at the moment. Or last night, rather.
I still think Bournemouth. I still think Bournemouth are getting in there.
Bournemouth aren't out of it. I think West Ham aren't out of it. They give them 10% chance of going down there. They're still not anywhere near clear.
No. Yeah,
I'm guessing that's Bournemouth because of their games in hand.
Yeah. I think Leicester probably get out of there, but Bournemouth might fall in. I'm worried about Leeds.
I'm very worried about
Just
Leeds.
cut the picture a minute and just bring it back to the screen. So, always put yes. So he thinks the Liverpool player would have been sent off. Go on, throw it up, Ash.
He's
Jack Kenny, never change. Thank you very much. Oh, wait, no red card.
Yeah.
Hook, line, and sinker.
I'm so happy he's so predictable. And I know someone is like, fuck's sake. Oh, yes, Jack, thank you.
Absolutely got him there. Like,
planned this morning as well, Jack, by the way, whilst we was on break, but you know what it is. But yeah, anyway, you can go back to the relegation predictor now if you want.
So like I said, Leicester, and there they are in 19th, only 20%. whereas Everton in 15th, 43%. And Forest 55. I don't know how they work this fucker out.
So
I guess it's remaining games.
Night,
I suppose, yeah, it's all down to run-ins.
Forest have got more home games to play than we have on Leicester. We've got to play Leicester away yet as well. So that's probably one of the reasons. But, I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Leeds have got a nasty run. I feel for Andy, man. I really do.
Forest's run is the worst. If you look at their fixtures, they play, I think, 6 of the top 9 still to come.
But yeah,
including
they got us,
including Liverpool, United, Arsenal.
Yeah, you're right, Brian. They've got
Liverpool.
This is in a row. They've got Villa away, Man United at home, Liverpool away, Brighton at home, Brentford away, and then they've got Southampton. Then it's Chelsea, Arsenal, then Palace to finish it. So that is a very tough run.
I like that very subtle way of mentioning that Villa are now in the top 9.
Yeah, just snuck in there. Helps with the stats.
Just have a look at that. There they are.
We're going to get into Europe. Villa are going to go into Europe.
Yeah, you literally could. 2 points off 6th. I mean, how the
Unreal.
What a turnaround.
We were miles off.
Shows that we're absolutely bang on earlier this season when we said that Steven Gerrard is fucking stealing a living as a football manager.
And also, there's a lot of clubs this season that absolutely suck. The points tallies are rubbish, pretty rubbish, aren't they, when it comes to... Because if to get into Europe, you're meant to get twice the amount of points to games, but it's going to be a lot lower this season. 70 points used to just get you into the top 4, but you're not even going to need that this season.
No, I mean, look at it now. We've got 3 teams there on 50 points: Newcastle, Tottenham, and Man United.
Yeah,
obviously, that's who's going to get in the top 4. It's between Tottenham and Man United now. I think who gets that 4th
that's
spot.
fair. Yeah,
but yeah, how many points is going to do it? It's going to be nowhere near what you'd usually expect to need to get in there.
No.
Where are Liverpool, by the way?
8th place, 8 points behind 5th.
Chelsea outside of the top half, man. At this point of the season, that is terrible.
Yeah. They've had it before, haven't they? Remember that one season when they dipped out again? They do this now and again, Chelsea, because they just rotate so often with managers. They'll have one dodgy season, then they'll turn it back around. They'll get a continental appointment, and then they'll fix up next season and probably get top 4. Yeah.
It goes on like Everton. They're so hard done by every week. Gets embarrassed. Well, of course, Everton can't do wrong in Liam's eyes. He's an Everton fan.
Yeah. I mean, the issue is
we all have our
the biggest load of bollocks I've ever heard. But secondly, the proof's in the pudding. Everton got a red card. Liverpool didn't. There we go. That's all I need to say. You can't say goals on like Everton get hard done by. We've had 4 apologies from the Premier League for poor refereeing performances. Like, what else am I supposed to do? Can't just ignore it. Like, it's a joke.
We have to talk about that news that broke as well. Was it that if Everton go down this season, they can't financially survive or something? Was that it? No pressure to steal. Yeah, probably.
I mean,
probably Carvey again.
I don't.
What's happened to Villa?
Well, a bit different, but
we nearly went bankrupt.
Well, we will be bankrupt. That's the issue because of the stadium and things like that. The issue, what I don't understand is we're got to do a Leeds, and I don't understand how, in this day and age, a football team is doing that. A Premier League football team, by the way. Like, no disrespect to Wigan, Bolton, Bury, and all these teams that have gone to shit, but an established Premier League side should not be spending 750 million and then back-to-back relegation battles. It's ridiculous.
Yep, it's absolutely nuts. A horrible situation to be in as well. Like, from a fan's point of view. Since January 2023, Leeds are 18 for points picked up. They've got Liverpool, Fulham, Man City, Newcastle, and Tottenham to play. Are they fucked?
Sorry, Andy. Yeah, I'm a betting man.
Yeah.
I've got them to go down. Sorry, Andy.
Liam be like, it's all because of the Dele Alli transfer. I
I mean,
mean,
if Jack's got a bit of, something between his ears, then he'll know it's a bit more than Dele Alli transfer. But whatever floats your boat, Jack.
It was the Gylfi one as well. That didn't help, did it? 45 mil? Oh, dear.
Gylfi is charged.
Add on to the fact that we sacked him. Else he would have had to pay off his contract.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't look at Mason Greenwood's prime example. United haven't done anything with that. They've kept him on the books, paying him however much money. Straight away, he was just like, yeah, see you in a bit, mate. You're gone.
Yeah.
It
wasn't great for you either, was he, Gylfi, to be honest? So it was like, he didn't look the best signing as well. It was like, oh, God. Now you can't even get any money back
at the wrong time. This is the issue. A lot of players we sign are signed at the wrong time. I mean, you always go on. There's never such thing as a bad player. I mean, but we signed him, Vlasic, Rooney, Klassen, all in the same summer. It was just never going to work if you're going to play one of the 10.
He bucked his ideas up abroad as well, Vlasic. He went to CSKA, and he looked all right. I think he's having a decent career now. But again, Premier League's a different animal.
No, he's not had a decent career at all. He's gone to CSKA. West Ham signed him. Now he's on loan. He's on loan in Italy. I don't even know where it is. Yeah.
I think Leeds might have scored.
Leeds must have scored. He's going mad for it.
But Andy's saying there, going back to Leeds, we struggle against shite teams. We'll beat Liverpool and City, knowing us. That's the kind of shit that happens when you're down in the bottom and fighting.
Not good, consistency.
You need to win, and then you come up with a surprise result. But I still don't think you can get out of it now.
No. They have to beat Forest. We're drawing to Leicester now as well. We just conceded.
Really?
So it might be bad news again for Andy if Leicester get something off us.
Terrible. We've got Everton, could fall in the bottom 3 in April. I think we've covered Everton enough. Moyes could also be in trouble in April as West Ham have Newcastle, Fulham and Arsenal and Europa League Cup games. I think that the win that he got at the weekend has probably give Moyes a bit of a stage execution now.
I'd agree.
Only if they get sucked back down into like the bottom 4 will he be axed, I think.
That's the thing. So this month will be the next few weeks will be the make or break. If they don't get points in those 3 games and then they bottle it in the Europa or at least lose that first leg, I think Moyes is going to be in big trouble. West Ham will they'll sack a manager whenever they want to. They won't wait until the end of the season. They'll panic if they drop into the bottom 3 with a few games to go. 100% they will.
So this Leeds currently winning 2-1's knocked them up to 13th. This is just how absolutely batshit it is down the bottom of the table.
Well, they're on 29 points, and Leicester, who are drawing at the moment, are on 26 in 19th.
Yeah.
So if they win, they jump up to 14th. They're 15th.
Yeah. Sorry, Kev. Yeah, you missed me gushing about Newcastle battering Man United in the weekend. I think I had it in my mind that we would have probably been the nail in the coffin for Moyes tomorrow, but with them getting that win at the weekend, even if we totally demolish them, I think he'll be all right tomorrow.
I agree.
Liverpool's defence hasn't changed since last season. Why are they so shit? Grippy.
Yeah, well, when they second with 90 points last season, they were amazing. We were lauding them, and then this season's all gone to shit. And they've had some midfielders out, but they don't even know they can defend anymore. Against Man City, that goal that Grealish put across the box for Alvarez to score was embarrassing. Van Dijk was pulled out by Mahrez and just didn't know what he was doing. Trent was completely caught getting sucked in. It's just bizarre.
Van Dijk, he's the best in the world. That's what Jack keeps banging on. The best in the world, best defender to have ever graced the Premier League.
He had a good
That's
2
what they all
years.
say, isn't it? Like he's never been dribbled past. He didn't get dribbled past in 2 years, even though he most definitely did. Because I've watched.
I'm always skeptical about that start. Always skeptical.
Well, I watched it. I saw someone. I don't know. I think it was a Leeds player, maybe. Literally just run past him. The reason no one goes past him is because he shows them the line and lets them run.
Exactly. Yeah.
Tackling. That's the reason.
Yeah.
Their team that they put out tonight, it's as weak as Harry Kane's chin.
It's away from home. Away from home, they're terrible.
Oh, I want to. Sorry, Crip, before you go on. So there's an FPL chat, right? And they put in Michael Keane scores, and I just put in goal of the season or what? Jack's response was, "You were saying he was crap last week." I'd never seen silence so much. I went, "It was international break last week. We didn't play." No response. I know what he meant, but we've got to pick at these things if we're gonna take the piss. And Michael Keane is crap. He should be nowhere near the first 11. I'll bang that drum all day.
But what a finish!
He was an expensive purchase by Everton as well. Another one of those that came in for. Again, he was good at. Was it Burnley beforehand? He was. I think he was good there, wasn't he? But it just hasn't managed
he was at Burnley under Sean Dyche, weren't he?
Yeah.
Is there any score update on Chelsea-Liverpool?
No.
It's still no. I think it's half-time. No, it's not half-time in that game, sorry. It's the games.
Not quite.
Sky Sports say Chelsea missed several early chances. Reece James had a goal ruled out for offside. Tight offside, apparently. Jack won't mention that in the chat, though, will he?
Bournemouth are losing to Brighton, so that's bad for Bournemouth. Obviously, Leeds beating Forest 2-1, half-time. Leicester drawing with Villa. So, not bad for Leeds.
That Leicester Villa one's a right shock.
It's away from home as well. So.
Sorry, apparently the Reece James offside happened about 20 seconds before the ball went to the net. So, the usual rules apply for Liverpool when it takes like 7 phases of play beforehand.
Bring it back.
Keep winding that reel. Fulham falling apart after 3 straight defeats. Marco Silva is killing his. I'm assuming it was killing his gains there, Crippy.
Yeah, I just saw that as well in the thing. I was like, what the hell did I write? Yeah, killing his gains. Obviously, he was praised, for turning things around his reputation because obviously he didn't go well at it all, unraveled at Everton, didn't it? After he had a good year. But now they're 10th in the table, 3 defeats in a row, and they're at risk of getting caught by Chelsea. They could end up finishing 11th, which would be kind of bad, seeing as they were around the top 6, top 7 for so long.
All season, yeah.
Yeah, if Mitrovic isn't going to play now until the end of the season,
I was just going to say it's going to be helped by an 8-game ban he just got today.
Yeah.
But knew he was going to get something ridiculous like that, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought maybe 6 or so. I knew it was going to be a stern one for what he did.
You're very stern. You're a naughty boy. Man United have 3 more points since this time last year and haven't beaten a top 9 team away from home. I told you Earthworm Jim was overrated.
Yeah, just because I remember saying a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? We were saying why he's being lauded as the second coming of Christ, but yet in the league, United aren't really putting up trees, are they? They won the Carabao Cup. They're still in Europe and the FA Cup, I think, aren't they? But he was getting so overhyped by supporters. They had a title challenge for 1 week, and then they all shut up again because it all fell apart quickly. It's like, you guys need to calm down. You really do. He's only doing.
No wins against the top 9. The aggregate is 25-6.
Bloody hell!
25 goals against a 6 scored.
Shocking.
Brentford. 6
and that's just in the away fixtures.
Yeah. 3-1 at Villa, 3-2 at Arsenal, 7-0 at Liverpool, and 2-0 at Newcastle.
Fucking hell!
That Liverpool result's going to haunt them.
Oh, it's brilliant!
It's going to haunt them, isn't it? Awful.
It's an absolute thing of beauty, that Liverpool thing. Yeah, it couldn't happen to a nicer bloke. I've decided I don't like Earthworm Jim. Just to come out with the same shit 2 games in a row about Newcastle. Right? I don't like the way they play. They waste a lot of time. Get the fuck, mate. When you copied the exact same fucking tactic at the weekend and it got you beat. Get the fuck.
Again, you can say what you want about your opponent if you beat them. If you win, slag them off all you want. But if you lose, shut your mouth. It's embarrassing when teams do that. When Rodgers did it, didn't he, as well? When you lose, mate.
If you're going to bitch about somebody's tactics, don't copy them. So I can't get my head round.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for David De Gea to take the first goal kick from Sunday.
Yeah, they need to stay in their lane.
Chair out. Let's have a minute to praise Roy. First game
I love him.
Palace gets his
win. I love him. Yeah, I love him. He's a safe pair of hands. That's what he does. He's a nice guy. Players all like him. He doesn't rock the boat. They want to win for their granddad. He really does have that kind of reputation among the young players. Because it's weird because you would think Roy would have no business being pally with like Zaha and Eze, all those kind of kids, but like he does. They want to win for granddad. They really respect him.
For him. Yeah,
they do because he lets them get away with murder a bit. You know, he lets them express themselves on the pitch, and they reward him with a result.
Yeah. Andy, going back to the time wasting thing, every team does it. It's game management.
Exactly.
It's game management, and we tend to do it when we've got a comfortable lead, or a precarious lead. Man United did it 10 minutes after kickoff on Sunday.
Yeah.
Before, that's what pissed me off more than anything else. It was just the fact that it was so blatant, and it was just something you'd accused us of doing.
And then you beat him as well. That's sweet, isn't it? When they do it, and then you actually win, and it's like, yeah, see how embarrassing does it look now? You did all that messing around at the start of the game, you couldn't even win.
How did that go for you, mate? Arsenal's title win, like the rest on Liverpool away, Man City away, and Newcastle away. But Man City have a much easier run in. Are you saying that Man City have got a chance to pip them?
Yeah, I think that's why, because Gary Neville was saying that he still backs Man City. And I do kind of agree based on the games to come. If we don't think that they'll beat Liverpool away or Man City away, and probably not Newcastle away, Man City probably have enough chances there to make up that deficit. They've got a really easy run in compared to Arsenal. So I was still on Arsenal to win the title, but based on they Arsenal going to have to do something crazy at the Etihad or Anfield, aren't they? Or at Newcastle, they're going to have to, and I don't know if they can. We'll see.
Man City got that experience of doing it year in, year out.
It's less pressure, isn't it? When you're coming from behind as well for Man City, no one's really expecting them to do it yet, so they can just go into games without that pressure. But Arsenal really have that pressure now because they're thinking, "Oh shit, we can actually win this now. We've got 9 games to go. We could really do this, and it's going to happen. They're going to have a dodgy result, and it's going to be, the wheels coming off. The wheels coming off or not."
Pure hell on. Wolves are the worst culprits. Actually, Newcastle are the worst culprits. I think our games tend to go on the longest. The average 99 minutes or something like that. And the ball's generally only in play for 52 of those minutes. So, yeah, we're twats for it. But we admit it. Wolves just
in the rules. Yeah, it's in the rules.
Yeah, exactly. Wolves are just a load of whingy fuckers. More windbags than a tattoo. Arsenal look less likely to slip up. City always do against someone. There's that as well. Man City have been a bit inconsistent this term.
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting run in both ends of the pitch.
There's going to be another defeat. One of those two teams, they're still going to lose a game before the end of the season. No one's been invincible this season, so it just depends on how they bounce back from that.
Oh, go on then. Well, I skipped it, but we'll go back to it. Villa, 9th after 4 wins in 5, 2 points off the top 6. They're 3rd in points of 2023. Emery redemption in the European chatter. Are they going to make it?
Probably not, but it's fun. It's fun while it's possible right now.
It's very fun. You said you're making Europe.
I'd love
it's
to.
that tweet all over again.
I was chatting to my I was chatting to my Villa mate on Monday. We were just dreaming about, even today I spoke to another one. We were just dreaming about if we could just do a madness and do it, how it would just transform the club, because it would mean more money coming in because of obviously TV revenue. It would mean we get a better caliber of players over the summer as well. But our squad's just not ready. We have got a good squad that's definitely a top half team, but we're still below, the Sky Big Six and then Newcastle. That is our place. I'd say eighth is probably our level. If we could get that, I'd be delighted.
You've got some good players to still. I mean, what's his face? The one Newcastle after the defender who snapped his leg after 10
Diego
minutes.
Carlos, yeah.
Yeah. So obviously he hasn't kicked the ball this season, really, has he?
Alongside Mings, those two are good. So Mings is a good defender. He obviously has his odd error here and there, but Mings is a quality defender more often than not. And then we have players like Matty Cash and stuff. We have really good individuals that the fans knew that we were better than what we were showing under Gerrard. So Emery is the type of manager where he does well. He overperforms with clubs that are meant to sort of have lower expectations. I think that's what suits him better. So we did at Sevilla, the underdogs kind of thing. And it suits him down to a T at Villa. So we'll see where it leads us. I'm not gonna go crazy because I know that Villa aren't going to win a title. There's just too many teams in the way. So all we can do is try and upset the order, the old guard, while they're not at their best. That's the best we can hope for, and maybe do a cup run next season, maybe. But it's great.
Definitely got a
turn around
chance with Emery there.
Yeah,
Emery. Liam, is Richarlison coming back to Everton next season, mate?
On loan, maybe, if that's what we're going with. I can't see it. But, I mean, we need to focus on staying up first, don't we? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But he needs to stop flirting because it's breaking me out, honest to God.
He's just toying with your emotions.
yeah.
Well, it was yesterday morning, he posted on TikTok a montage of him scoring for Everton and his Everton song. And then last night or this morning, he liked a message he sent a message to an Everton group saying, saw the flag last night because his picture was on it, loved it, watched it on the TV. It's like, just come home, mate, it's all right.
We forgive you.
But think of it from his point of view, right? He's having a bad season at Tottenham. Who are the fans that love him the most? Everton fans. They still talk about him today. They say how great he was and whatever. Tottenham fans are probably slagging him off every week saying, oh, Richarlison's not starting again. So he probably thinks, like, I've moved clubs and I'm not loved here. Everton love me. I could help them out if I was still there. He's probably going to see what they are,
But the thing is, we all know Daniel Levy. Unless we're spending 50, 60 million on him, we're not going to get him.
No.
Annoyingly, like, the best chance would have been in January. Right. You want Anthony Gordon? There you go. Anthony Gordon will have Richarlison on loan. That would have been a win-win.
Everton fans would have loved that. Getting rid of the player they hate and bringing back the one they love.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do it. I'm sorry. Yeah. Jack said he won't play in the Championship. He can't afford him. Don't get his hopes.
Basically, the three things that I said then, yeah. So.
Yeah.
Sound.
Yeah.
Jack's not happy, by the way. He's not happy at all.
Oh, what's the matter with him?
Because obviously, mugged him off, didn't I, really? Mugged him off on YouTube. Hated him in. And he's like, no, you've not. I'm just watching the football.
He's focused.
Right. Shall we do some good old-fashioned score predictions?
Redeem ourselves after shambles last week.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
Yeah, embarrassing. Rubbish.
I've lost my mouse pointer, gentlemen. There it is. Right then. We're kicking off with Man United versus Brentford tomorrow night. Liam, what do you think?
Hang on. We play United on Saturday as well. I don't know what I want. Like, I need a United win because then, like, they can't get their bounce back against us. But then if we lose, then they're going to want to bounce back. Yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 United.
I'm copying Liam. Yeah, 2-1 Man United.
Yeah, I'm copying Liam as well.
Yeah.
So that's not happening then, is it?
Be funny if it didn't.
Andy's gone with 2-2.
Ooh.
Oh, all right. It's my fucking fault. Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
we can see that it came at 8:47. So I saw the chat come up as I was speaking. So, sorry, Jack. 2-0.
West Ham versus Newcastle. Crippy, you can start us off.
West Ham need a result. 1-1. Pathetic. Yeah, I can't resist. In my defense, Newcastle have drawn the majority of their away games. So I'm going by the stats.
I'll let you off. Liam, what do you think?
Well, I'm not going to copy Mark Lawrenson. I'm going to go with what I hope as well. A Newcastle win 3-1. Just
3-1.
Just so I can get that message to Eddie.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I had yesterday, by the way. When
Just
Spurs scored, just sent me a GIF. The same GIF that we send each other. And I waited for full time to send it in back. So I'm not doing it.
Not getting reeled in. Andy's going 2-1 to Newcastle. I'm going big. I'm going 3-0 Newcastle.
Oh.
Confidence is high, lads. Confidence is high.
Yeah.
After that massive trophy win on the weekend. Yeah, I guess so.
It was like a World Cup victory, that was.
Just quickly, not being funny as well. If Newcastle do win the next games in hand, they could blow Tottenham out of the top 4 race. It could be done and dusted, couldn't it, in a way? So go on Newcastle.
Yeah, man. That was for taking. That was to lose. Man United, Everton. Christ, this is a big one. That's what she said. I'm going to 1-1 on this. Just because Man United was so shit on Sunday. Everton have got a bit of fight about them.
I'd love to see him bottle it. I'd love to see Man United bottle it. I absolutely would.
We all would. What
should we go for, Liam? What should we go for?
So you tell me what you're going to go for.
Should we back Everton, or will that jinx it, or should we do something silly with Man United? What should we do?
Go for whatever your heart tells you. Also, add in Decore's now got a 3-game ban, so we might play Ellis Sims as a striker. We might actually play a striker. God forbid.
That would be a novelty.
Which will then move Iwobi into centre midfield. But I want to see James Garner play because, I don't rate Decore.
This is from a club.
I had that one in there. I've been saying for all season Decore should be a bench player. But Garner came on, and when he received the ball, he's already seen his pass. Whereas Decore is looking at the ball and thinking, right, how do I control this?
What's this?
So yeah, I want to see James Garner play.
They might be tired. It could be 1-1.
Prediction first, isn't it?
Let me go 1-1 then, because Man United could be tired after the Brentford game. They got played 3 days later. So yeah, 1-1.
That's what I'm hoping. I think we can get a point, definitely.
Yeah.
2-2.
2-2. Going Desmond's. Just getting a bit more spice
It's
on
weird
it.
now because I feel like when we concede, I can always see a goal for us. I can see that we can always get something back.
Yeah.
And it's strange because...
Well, ironically, it's true with Decore a lot. As much as you don't like him, he is kind of handy in the box, isn't he? Because he's quite good in the air.
He's not good in the air at all.
It looks like he's busy though.
Good in the air. He is not
Every
good
time
in the
I
air.
see him,
he had a free header last
happen.
night. His head's worse than a 20-pence piece.
Oh, it was. Yeah, he should have done better with it. He should have done better with it, I'll admit. But he's got like a physical entity in there, isn't he?
Yeah, he's energy. That's what it is. He's a good box
He
player,
exists.
but he can't do anything in either box. He can see the penalty or try it over the bar. He's the carrier, the water carrier. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Said you'd be good off the bench. You need a bit of energy late on. You'll run. That's all he's good for me.
It's your boys now.
3-0.
Wow.
3-0.
3-0.
Despite you can't even beat Leicester.
Yeah, home Villa against Forest will do it.
Yeah, I've got you 2-0.
What did you say for the Man United Everton, Ash? What was your prediction? Oh yeah, it was 2s, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think we were all 1s and Liam was 2s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got you 2-0 tomorrow night. Liam, what have you got? Tomorrow night.
2-1. I was going to say it's on Saturday. They're playing now.
Yeah.
Both of them playing tonight and both of them playing tomorrow.
So just before I came on, man, I'm not very well. I'm just plowing through here. See, I've gone again. 2-1 Villa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad
I didn't know if you were talking to me. Sorry, I was.
I'm just thinking. I'm glad we only do this as a video podcast now because there's so much fucking dead air. Andy's gone Villa 2-0 as well.
Grande.
He's up next.
Andy's desperate for
Newcastle. Yes, needs it. Brentford Newcastle. Liam, what do you think?
Ivan Toney. That's what I think.
Yeah,
he's gonna get a penalty, and that's all he does. Like
cup his ear to the hands.
Big tongue Harry Kane. I'll go 2-1 Brentford.
2-1 Brentford.
Yeah.
Ooh. Crippy, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, fence it. Let's fence it again.
No.
Brentford are good. They are good, aren't they? Brentford. They don't lose many games either. I think Newcastle will be like, oh, we don't want to lose this game either. Well, let's just play it a draw, guys. And they'll go, yeah, let's do it.
So 1s, 2s?
Yeah, 1s. Always a goal, Ash. Always a goal.
And he's got Brentford to win 1-1. I cannot knock back Newcastle at the minute, so I've got us 2-1. But I do think Tony's gonna score.
It'll be close.
It's just what he does, even though he shouldn't be playing.
Agreed.
Fulham versus West Ham. Crippy.
Fulham. Fulham to win. They'll turn things around now. 2-1. They need this kind of game.
Liam?
I didn't hear you say my name again. But yeah, I'm going to go Fulham.
What score?
2-1.
I was going to go with 2-0, and then because I saw Andy put 2-0, so that's why I changed for last minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've gone 2-1 as well, so that's the three of us with 2-1 for Fulham. Yeah. There's Liam trying that. Liam was
done you twice. Yeah.
What we got next? Tottenham and Brighton. Tough call with this one. I've gone with Brighton 1-0.
Ooh.
Tottenham, they're a mess.
They are.
The worst team. I said to you last night, I think the worst team I've seen us play this season.
I think that's what was in my head when I
shadow
my prediction. Yeah.
And
So what are you thinking then?
For Tottenham 3-0.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Like, quickly, what do you think?
Yeah, 2-1 Tottenham. It's them at home. They probably win.
Harry Kane will recover from his, broken jaw. Probably get another 2 penalties.
From his near-death experience. I think that's the first one we've all gone different on, which is nice.
What do you reckon, Ash?
I said 1-0 Brighton.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 1-0 Brighton.
Wolves and Chelsea. Oof. Right, okay. Liam, what have you got for this one?
What was the right okay for?
For my prediction, and
All right.
just read
well,
it back.
I'm just going to go with what I want now. So Chelsea 2-1.
Yeah.
Fair
I'll
enough,
copy that. Yeah, I'll copy that too on Chelsea.
I have gone Wolves 1-0.
Diego Costa 1-0.
Even that'd be amazing.
If he comes on, yeah.
I genuinely have no idea where I got that from, but I'm sticking with it anyway. Chelsea 1-0 for Andy.
Did you do it when Potter was in charge?
I think it was the fact that they don't have a manager was what made us think of it. Leicester Bournemouth. Ooh, I'm backing Leicester on this one as well. 1-0.
Oh, it's a tough one, isn't it? Yeah.
It is. What are you thinking, Crippy? You've keep an eye on them tonight, so
I'll go 2-1 Leicester. They're at home. New manager's gone. They should get some sort of bounce. And I really don't rate Bournemouth, though. So yeah, got to go Leicester.
No, you do not, Liam.
I think Leicester have too much. I want a 1-1, but 2-1 Leicester.
2-1 Leicester. Andy's also gone 2-1 Leicester. Probably the most likely, isn't it?
Bournemouth lost 10 of their 14 away games.
Have they?
Yeah,
that's
so they're
shit.
That's exactly.
Speaking of shit, Southampton versus Man City. Tell you what, I should be on the radio on me with segues like that. Liam, thoughts on this one?
Well, like I said, I'm going with what I hope. 4-0 City. No, sorry, 4-1. Ward-Prowse will get his usual free kick or penalty.
True, yeah. I never thought of that. Crippy?
Southampton have the worst home record in the Premier League and Man City have the second best away record. So this should be Man City 3-0.
I've gone 4-0. And Andy has also gone 3-0.
I'm going to stick with the 4-1, but with that information Crippy's just told me, I can just see Southampton 1-0 now. Kyle Walker getting sent off, Edison getting injured by kicking in the face, something just daft like that.
Yeah. Everything going tits up. Leeds and Palace takes us into Sunday. Crippy?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'll be cowardly. 1-1.
Liam?
I'm going to have to go with Leeds, aren't I? 2-1. Just because they're at home. Just because they're at home, I think.
Yeah.
I think I've gone with heart overhead on this one. I've gone 2-1 Leeds as well.
Yeah.
See, Andy, I've got your back, mate. Leeds Palace 1-1 for Andy. Still backing them to get a point though, so he's not completely lost all hope.
He's down in the dumps though, isn't he, Andy? He's not optimistic at all about Leeds.
He's not feeling it, is he? Bless him.
I know.
And finally, Liverpool versus Arsenal. Crippy.
Ooh. Liverpool just don't lose at home, but Arsenal's away record is the best in the league. So this is a tough one. Arsenal, this might be one where they think, should we just not lose us because we can still win the title, based on just don't lose these games kind of thing. I don't know. I really don't know what to go for. Let's say Arsenal to win, just because Liverpool are weird. 2-1 Arsenal, but I'm not entirely comfortable with that.
I mean, I've just seen Andy's prediction. Bloody hell. Is he all right?
3-1. I can see that. Oh, he's dying. Bless him. His soul's leaving his body.
Yeah.
What's yours then, Liam?
It's them, innit? For some reason, they've rested, obviously, Van Dijk, Salah tonight. So.
Everybody.
All I remember when I think of Liverpool Arsenal is when they just battered them 4-0. And they scored like 4 goals in 20 minutes. It was just game over. And I could just see that happening again.
You're back in it
No
again,
one expected them to beat United 7-0. They do, let's be honest.
True.
No.
True.
And because Arsenal, as soon as Arsenal go a goal behind, they'll start. Obviously, they need to get something, and Liverpool have just got the pace, haven't they? So
Just pick them off.
I'll go Liverpool 3-1. Obviously, I'd love for Arsenal to
Big.
win.
I've gone Arsenal 2-0. But I can totally see Liam's prediction coming true on that as well.
Yeah, me too.
That's another one in the bag, boys.
Here we go.
We have reached the end. Yeah, not going to do another A or B because we're past an hour and nobody watches us for this long.
If you are, you're an idiot. I'll say it right now. If you're still watching, you just get a life, boys. You just got, just have your dinner, enjoy your life.
I think everyone else is like, please like and subscribe, and we're like, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Go and find something more productive to do.
Nice
yes,
one, Andy.
Andy will be back with us next week, which we will look forward to. And all that remains from me now is to say thanks for watching. And please do hit the like buttons and subscribe buttons and share buttons and come back and join us next week. We do kind of like having you around. Yeah.
Jack can come and go.
Now, Jack can come back if he's not upset still.
Yeah, he's falling out with us all this week. He didn't have his beats on. I've changed my hair. Fucking hell. And Liam's just had over a Right. Thanks very much, guys, and we'll catch us next week. Yeah, they think it's all over. It is.